Last evening, Uganda's representative of the East African Legislative Assembly, Susan Nakauchi, raised a matter of a regional importance seeking for an explanation from the Minister of the East African Community about the arrest of Ugandan girls by Kenyan immigration authorities near the Uganda-Kenya border on Thursday last week.
In fact, people are beginning to wonder whether the whole issue of integration is a reality or it's just a mere fallacy.
The lawmakers blamed immigration officials at the borders of being ignorant about the free movement of East Africans as enshrined in the Common Market Protocol of the East African Community.
They were not facilitating. Actually, that's why you crafted the word mental roadblocks.
Nakauchi said it is not the first time that Ugandans are being arrested in Kenya. She said Kenyan immigration authorities also demand for bribes from Ugandan travelers.
Last year, around September, members of parliament from Uganda were arrested in Nakuru. Even still last year, there were a number of girls who were arrested here in Kenya and they were kept in detention for 30 days. But no one is required to pay for an interstate pass. It's supposed to be free for every single East African. And here are people being charged. See this as a corrupt tendency by our immigration officials.
Having a very long injection and telling the guy, you know, you don't have a yellow fever, so I'll have to inject you. Like the injection of the livestock, you know. So it's either you comply or you give kitu kidogo.
But Uganda's State Minister for East African Affairs, Julius Maganda, informed the Assembly sitting in Nairobi, Kenya, that an investigation has been instituted because he suspected that the girls were being trafficked.
Human trafficking, it is a big vice which is affecting us as a region, and some of you must be already having claims coming across the world on these girls who have been exported to the Arab world and they are suffering. And you normally get these messages. They are not only from Busia. There are even girls who come as far as Iganga, others as far as Mbarara. I have all the names, Mr. Speaker.
The Kenyan lawmakers Oburu Odinga also tasked the minister to explain why Ugandan authorities were arresting Kenyans on the disputed Mijingo Island in Lake Victoria.
Our people who are doing fishing in Lake Victoria are arrested almost on a daily basis by the Ugandan Revenue Authority.
It has not been discriminatory that we arrest a Kenyan and leave a Ugandan. We arrest all. But I want to tell the House here that within the 1 year, Uganda has put a very strict enforcement in the lake. We have recovered the fish stock. And out of the 27 industries that had closed, today as I speak, 16 has reopened.
Maganda further revealed that plans are underway to survey all the boundaries of the East African community to deal with the ongoing thorny issue of Mijingo, as well as other disputed borders between the East African community partner states.
It's no longer Mijingo. We have issues also in Mutukula, that part of Tanzania and Uganda. We also have the issues on the side of Karamoja, the upper part of Turkana and Uganda, and also South Sudan.
Jingo Francis, NTV, Nairobi in Kenya.